AITA for letting my sister walk me down the aisle despite my fiance and his family's objections. I 23F was raised by my older half-sister 32F. I never met my dad and our mom OD'd when I was 10 and my sister was 19. My sister's dad was still in her life and was willing to support her, but not me. My sister chose to be my guardian and her father's family went low contact with her as a result. In order to raise me, she gave up a lot: her relationship with her father, college, her 20s, and so much more. A few months ago I got engaged and I told my sister that in addition to being my maid of honor, I also wanted her to be the one to walk me down the aisle. All my life she's had to fulfill so many roles for me: big sister, mother, father, friend, that it only felt right that those multiple roles be honored on one of the biggest days of my life. My sister was ecstatic and so was I, but when I brought it up with my fiancé he objected. My future in-laws are very traditional and my fiancé had always expected that his wedding would be a very traditional white wedding. He said that it was great that my sister was my mo, but that her having two roles wasn't, and that it wasn't appropriate for her to walk me down the aisle since that's usually done by a man. Apparently, his family had assumed that my future father-in-law would be the one to give me away since I don't have any male relatives. I told him that I appreciate his father being willing to fill that role, but that the one who make me the person I am is my sister, and so it's right that she be the one to give me away. It turned into an argument that spread to my in-laws. My mill called me a few days ago to say that although she understand how important my sister is to me, that it's also my fiancé's wedding and I shouldn't be putting my sister before him on his day. I definitely heard her on that, but this is still important to me. At this point, my sister has even said that she doesn't mind just being the mo and that she doesn't want to turn my happy day into something stressful. So now it's just me holding out and being stubborn, but I really don't want to concede on this point. Am I being the Edit. I did not expect this to blow up like this and haven't been able to read through all of your verdicts and comments yet, but I wanted to clarify on some of the inquiries which I've seen repeated so far. Are the in-laws contributing to the wedding? Yes. In fact, they're paying for about 75% of it since I'm still in school and don't have the money to put towards a wedding the scale that fiancé wanted. Does your fiancé have sisters? No, he has 2 younger brothers. Did he ask your sister for your hand? He did, actually. She also helped him custom design the engagement ring. She showed me their group text and at one point they spent 3 weeks trying to decide between 5 different diamonds. Maybe I should just propose with an infinity gauntlet. It was very sweet and cute. What about when you have children? Have you talked about children? Because of a medical condition, I am infertile, though neither of us feel a particular strong urge to be parents anyway. But we also know we're still young and that may change, but even if it does, it would be very far in the future. I know all too well that things happen, people leave, or fall down or die, and so even if we got to the point of wanting to adopt, it would have to be when I'm financially stable enough that even alone I'd be able to support and care for a child without it being major blow to my or the child's quality of life. Could you walk down the aisle by yourself? That was my sister's suggestions when she said she was fine just being the mo, but I rejected it. Because of her, I never walked alone on the worst days of my life, so I'm definitely not going to walk alone on the happiest. Your sister is amazing. She is, as far as I'm concerned, the definition of strength and love, and I am collecting all of the kind things you all have said to show her because she doesn't realize how amazing she is, and it's a GD crime. Please update us. I absolutely will. You've all given me a lot to think about, including underlying motivations and larger implications. I'm going to be taking a few days to sit with that and with myself and my feelings, but I promise to make an update about how I've decided to move forward.